increasing, etc. And that's where you get into where science and the possible hits the politics. I hate to say it, but Canada's position on climate change is Canada's self-interest. And in the end, people don't act in the global interest, they act in their national interest, or they act even in their short-term national interest. And so that's a big question. And it's where economists sort of has to put a full stop.
Absolutely. So we're coming to the end of your time, Ian. Yeah. We just had half an hour. But the last thing I wanted to do was to give you the opportunity to say some final words to the students. They're in there coming towards the end of their degrees. They'll be going out to work soon or on to postgraduate work. And I like to ask the people who talk to the class really just to give any special words of advice, or maybe not special, but just words of advice that you would give to them.
Well, that's very kind of you, and thank you for inviting me to participate. I hope it's useful for you and all your students. And my advice would be that we're at a crossroads. I think everyone always says that this time is special, but I think to be a student now is the best time ever in the history of humanity. To be in that position, I think the possibilities in our lifetimes, but particularly the younger generation, students' lifetimes, are greater than ever before. I really do believe that this could be a time when humanity deals with many of the issues which have troubled us for time immemorial in a constructive way. So the potential exists to, and I gave 2 examples, eliminate poverty and disease of many types, for example. The potential exists for everyone in the world to really be essentially middle class in some respect, to have a decent life, not to worry about hunger, not to worry about heating and things like that. That potential exists, I have no doubt, in the life of the students. But the potential also exists for the first time in the history of humanity for us to wreck this planet in a more comprehensive way than we've ever been able to do before. And interestingly enough, for very small numbers of people, perhaps even 2 or 3 people, to create mayhem through biopathogens and other mechanisms that technology has allowed in a way before. So the need for inclusiveness, the need for worrying about what other people do and how they're doing has never been greater, because they could wreck everyone's future. So I think it's a very, very important time to not only go out and do things and live a good life and hopefully do things for yourself and for your loved ones in ways that are meaningful to you, but also worry about the other. Worry about the other and worry about what's happening out there. And make decisions which might not always seem to be the easiest ones, because it will definitely be, I think, better for everyone in the long run. So good luck. It's going to be, I think, a fascinating and very bumpy ride. I think we're riding a tidal wave here of change. But it's one that if we keep our wits about us and do effectively, will be the most fantastic and exciting time to be riding.